How's everybody doing? I'm going to see how this looks on the screen. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for being here. We are live, so it is good to see everybody. I just want to see if I got it dialed in okay. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you being here today. I'm just getting everything set up for the team so that we can go live. Oh, all right, good evening. So this is it. We're taking it home. We're taking it to the end. So we need your help. Thanks for being here. Make sure you get hydrated. My man, Chuck in the Truck, he's awesome. Appreciate him. You guys are all awesome. We got some good pictures to put up. Thanks for being here. Please, for your outside needs of your house, your roofing, your siding, your windows, and your gutters, hit up TC Backer. They got financing. 1 year, same as cash. A lot of different financing options. And they have a lot of different packages. So we want to just thank everybody, all the partners, the people that came on or wanted to come on, and the shares and the likes, and just being a part of this community. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, and if you're here, you're a part of it. So it might get a little loud. People are tearing down, and we're gonna keep it going pretty strong. Good to see everybody. You know, we're gonna finish. Hi, babe. Good to see everyone. I hope the sound is okay. I hope the picture's okay. We appreciate y'all. Thank you. Everybody that shares this, well, I mean, we love you whether you share or not, but it's easy to hit the share button, and it goes on your wall, gives your friends, first of all, if they're looking for some home improvements, it's spring, getting ready to go into spring, people are doing projects, it lets them look at a company that's out here doing stuff, and that's important because a lot of companies aren't transparent, so that's always nice. If you don't mind dropping your town in the comments, I know it seems like a simple thing, but it really is appreciated. It's great when people do that. Thank you for hitting the share button. Thank you for starting a watch party. Thank you for watching this. Thanks for just being here. Ty, thanks for having the Shane Train Studios to help you guys be a part of your family. We love being a part of the TC Backer. Horizon Lawns. Barbara, good to see you. Chris, I'm going to go over some photos. I'm just going to show you the meat and potatoes. We got some good meat on the table today. Daniel Barker, good to see you. Thank you, members first. Chris, good to see you. There's my awesome Valentine, Christy. Love you. Appreciate y'all. Right there, lawn mowing, landscaping, mulching, bush trimming, tree trimming, fertilization, weed control, spring and fall cleanup, which is coming up, snow removal, which we still have a chance of getting. Chuck in the Truck, thanks for watching. Tina Lynch, Yori, thank you. Jana, good to see you. Can't wait for dinner. Can't wait for dinner. Yum. But I will shout out that heavenly pork I had was amazing. Nine House, in the house. Good to see you all. So I'm going to go over a couple things. Please like these pages. Like, it's not hard to go like these pages, and it matters, right? Like, don't just want something from somebody. Like, want to give more than you want to receive. Like, there's nothing, that's an old thing that's never going to be an old thing. Do you see what I'm saying? There's old things that are always going to stay old things. They're the right thing. You can't take away from that. Can't wait for dinner. Chris, good to see you. Garrett, good to see you. Listen, we're bringing fire is going to be coming out of here tonight. We're excited. You know what I mean? A lot of people are letting up, and we're putting the gas down. The gas is getting put down here. Why? Because first of all, people, you can see the family of the TC Backer, Horizon Lawn, and all the people they affect, right? Their families, their communities, and their schools. Cheer for everyone's school, all right? The people you work with, their kids go to the same, play sports, they work hard, they play in the band. Don't not root on them. It sounds silly. Like, root for everybody. You sound good and look good. You look much better rooting for each other. I'm just saying, you look better rooting for each other. You look silly when you are not rooting for each other, because it's an easy way to help your community. What's the easiest way to help your community? Wave, thank a veteran, thank a first responder, thank a mom. I mean, a good mom. We're talking good moms and dads. We're not talking the ones that aren't there yet, but we want to help them get there, right? We don't want to sit there and smother them. We want to help them. We want to be there for each other. Doesn't matter where you are come from. What matters is where you're going. Miranda, good to see you. TC Backer, top fan. Mackenzie Miller. Guys, can we all throw a heart up, like for real? Put a heart up. She got the top badge, top fan. Mackenzie Miller. I'm going to go ahead. I got to throw up a heart. Boom. I'm going to do a heavenly heart. Mackenzie Miller, top fan. I'm going to clap. I'm pretty loud. We appreciate you. I'm going to throw hearts. This is what it looks like. Yeah, Chris Mendez, thank you. Right? Appreciate y'all. So we got a couple different things we're going to go over. I'm going to first show you some of the pictures. Check it out. I did show you what it looks like to get pictures with the Weather Buster logo, windows and doors by TC Backer. So, TC Backer, and yes, that is the Backstep Bandits coming at you right there. Thank you, Adams County Home Show, and presented by the Builders Association of Adams County. Great show, great job, everybody. We're going to get into the hammer and nails. We got some good stuff there. But all the proceeds benefited the Student Scholarship Program. We need to have young people, old people, anybody that wants to get into the trades. Come on, let's get in. And then we want to talk about Dover. We're going to get in and talk a little bit about what Dover Volunteer Fire Department, right there on Davidsburg Road. And follow them on Facebook at Dover Township Fire Department. They've been around since 1945. It's their 75th anniversary. Wayne Scott, let's help everyone. Everyone's going through everything. Wayne's got the Trey and Boo Classic 10-year, I believe it is. Keep doing big things, Wayne. Appreciate you. God bless you all. Support each other, right? Let's support each other on a unilateral, just a human level, right? Our titles are different. Parents are different. Zip codes are different. But our humanness is the same. God bless you all. Nicole Bender, good to see you. If you would please just hit that bottom left-hand button called the share button and share this to your wall. And then if you could start a watch party, that would be fabulous. And we're going to get into the products and services that TC Backer and Horizon Lawn have to offer. But Dover Volunteer Fire Department is sponsoring a designer handbag bingo fundraiser on Saturday, March 8th, 2020. Saturday, March 8th, 2020. Okay? Mackenzie Miller, yes, we do love you. Thank you. Shout out to you, Mackenzie Miller. All the hearts for being our top fan. We appreciate you. Shout out to Mackenzie Miller for being the top fan of the Behind the Tool Belt. So please like the page, TC Backer. The bingo fundraiser is to help their 75th anniversary. If you want to offer some door prizes, they're going to mention your company, so they'll put something together for that. But really, let's get together. I mean, this is a volunteer service, and it's there to serve your homes. They have some of the best equipment in the county. If you look, Dover, Nine House, Cody, Lighty, good to see you. They serve all over the county. And because the firefighters sleep there, a lot of them do, they respond to first on calls.
Yeah, man.
So they head out ahead of time, and if they're not needed, they go home. Yeah. That's how if you don't notice, they head out when it first gets cooking the radio. Mm-hmm. And if they don't need them, they turn around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's dedicated.
It is.
And that's because they stay there. And that's one of the rare programs, and a program that's being followed around the country because it's rare and it's needed. So big shout out to them. Oh, what do we got?
Well, we got lifetime Rick boots.
Boom. We got what in this picture? We got some stuff to see, right?
We got a bathroom fan here, and we got.
So that's a bathroom fan.
Yeah.
What's the difference? How come a bathroom fan doesn't come out of that?
What? No, that's usually for your plumbing, so it doesn't gurgle. Did you ever go into a house?
Yeah, well, mine don't drain right. Mine gurgles, does all that.
Yeah, well, it's probably because it's not vented correctly.
Couture, listen, you know, my house is, good thing we got the Holy Spirit in there protecting us and brought us our friends, and our friends do the things that we're not good at. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And look out for us. Yeah. So that's a fan vent. Is that a little rubber flap?
That's a vent, not an actual fan. Your actual bathroom fan is attached.
But that's so what? So how come it doesn't look like that? Is there more power? Is it bigger?
This is just a vent. There's
just for
there's
air.
No pressure. Yeah, there's no pressure there. This actually, when you turn your fan on, your fan will vent through that. So
because they talk about some crazy storms or tornadoes where stuff has come out and drained the whatever through those pipes.
Yeah. Well, what's good about these are back, I don't know, several years ago before it was code. people vented their bathroom vents into their attic or out through their soffit. Well, what happened was it created a lot of moisture. They didn't have proper ventilation. So with your bathroom vent just blowing into your attic, that created moisture, which is not good in your attic. We just had a situation where we came across the guy where they purchased his house from an elderly woman who probably didn't use her bathroom like a whole family would.
Yeah.
So this whole family moves into this house, and of course, there's two adults, 2 or 3 kids using the bathroom nonstop. So people were in the shower, the steam is sucking out through the bathroom vent. Well, it created mold. He said within 9 months, he said they lived there for 9 months. We went out and he said that something was going on with his roof. He didn't understand what was going on. A big dip in his roof formed. He had no idea why. 9 months after living there, so we go up in the attic to inspect it and see what was going on. Well, his whole attic was covered in mold. My guy sent us pictures. I told him to get out of there. I mean, it was that bad.
That unsafe.
That was that unsafe. That was so filled with moisture, and it was all from his bathroom vent not being vented correctly. Hence why we use these vents to make sure that your bathroom vent, and if we notice when we're doing the job, what Dave does when he goes out and inspects the roof, he goes out and makes sure that your roof is properly ventilated.
Now, what's that we're looking at? There's a couple things we're looking at, but if you can kind of explain to me what this picture from this to that, there's a lot going on there.
So what's going on here? This is called it's Snow Country by GAF. It's called a ridge vent, and then we shingle over it with a cap over shingle. And then what you see here, this is your drip edge. And if you look closely, between the drip edge and the shingle is what's called a Pro Starter. That's what gives your roof a lifetime warranty. Between the ventilation, the cap shingles, the TimberTech cap shingles, and the Pro Starts, and synthetic GAF underlayment, that's your 3 components that we need to use in order for your roof to qualify for a lifetime roof. So that's a great picture to show everybody kind of like what we do and how we do it. And again, back to the bathroom vent. If your bathroom vent is blowing right into your attic, that is not good. And that won't pass code nowadays. Back in the day, it was acceptable, or just laid into your soffit area, which is not acceptable anymore either.
So you actually can't even do that anymore.
No, you actually have to have a soffit vent that your flex pipe needs to attach to, so it vents correctly. And then the other good thing that these are used for too are people's dryer vents. A lot of times people.
Okay, so those are also used for dryer vents.
Yes, hence why it's metal.
Okay.
So, a lot of people used to vent their, dryer into their attic, which again can create moisture, especially in the wintertime. That hot air hits that cool air, it's creating moisture. So a lot of times back in the day, they used to just throw it out into your soffit area, which isn't good, which actually is a fire hazard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a fire hazard.
So that's important that people get the. You guys will do a home check.
Yeah, man.
For what
that's
you do.
What we check for. When we go out and get in their attic, that's exactly what we check for.
And this all has to be laid a certain way around here?
Yes, see, and a lot of people are like, why is the bottom of this hanging out? Why isn't it underneath the shingle?
Yeah, I was going to ask
that. What happens when the water gets in here, it comes out on top of this shingle, and this shingle here actually runs up behind that. If we ran this underneath these shingles, it would actually leak.
Oh, because it would go right under the tar paper.
Yep, it would go right underneath everything. Wow. So that's why you leave the bottom out, and you're not supposed to put nails in the bottom either.
Oh, you're not.
So your nails are hidden underneath here as close as you can get it to the edge down here. But there's a nail here and here. Same thing on this. Okay. And that's why this is hanging out there like that. Okay. A lot of people don't understand that.
Right. Let's see.
Those are good pictures, Shane.
I thought they all came across. Let me just check and see something.
No problem.
So
Mike Donovan, good to see you. Paul, good to see you. Ron, good to see you. Billy, Tammy, my sister's on here. Good to see you.
Nice, Tammy. Good to see you. Please share this, Buddy Walters.
Derek,
Chandra, good to see you. That's our new agent. Good to see everyone. We appreciate you. Okay, so that was the close-up I took. So they are great. So that's the close-up.
Yeah.
And then this is what?
Drip edge.
That's the drip edge. Uh-huh. So who puts that on? The roofer, the cider,
the roofers.
Or the gutter person?
The roofers put that on. All of this will be replaced. All of those components, those vent pipes,
because people don't like it when people come out and they're like, that's not me. You came, because I've had people come out and then they're like, Oh yeah, you need someone else to come do that.
Yeah, no, we do it all.
So, but I mean, as we keep going, so who would be next on the step?
Probably the siding.
So the siding people.
Yeah, the siding
would
people
come next.
Would come in, wrap your fascia board. Now we left the board open.
So the fascia board is the siding people, not the gutter people, not the roofing people.
Well, yes and
I mean,
no,
I know
because
you
we
do it all.
Yes,
but there are separate ones. I mean, they've come out and they said we just do this.
exactly. Yeah.
So would someone not do the roof and not the siding or the fascia?
A lot of roofing companies also can do the siding, and we're one of those companies that can do that for you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, a big shout out real quick to everyone today that was here. The nail competition. Let me see if I have those pictures. Hold on a second, guys. I have a lot of different pictures.
I blew the nail competition.
Oh, you know what? I've been wanting to get into this.
Yeah.
So, let's get into this a little real quick since we're here. Because there's a lot of different components, from the space to whatever this is to whatever this is and all that.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah,
Tammy, good to see you, buddy.
What we have here is blown-in insulation. That should be R38, blown-in insulation. And this is your flex hose that I was talking about earlier that is actually connected to the bottom of that metal vent. That white pipe
All right,
there.
so that comes from the bathroom.
Yeah, this comes from the bathroom vent. Yep, that's your
Could that
bathroom
come
vent.
from a first floor dryer
No.
or a second floor
No.
wash
Well, you're
dryer?
not supposed to use this flex hose.
Oh, so you're saying if you're on the second floor and you have a dryer, because people have washrooms, right? You know?
Yeah.
It can't go out like that?
I wouldn't recommend it now. I mean, you can have. I think.
Because
I
it
think
can't
code-
push it, it shouldn't push that up?
Yeah, I just wouldn't recommend it. They say
And then
I
it's
think
going
up
on
to
the roof
40
and
feet.
it's going in
I
your
think,
gutters?
I think they say. I think code says that you can run a dryer vent 40 feet through your house, but I wouldn't recommend.
Why
that's
can you
so
go out
much-
the side of the house?
I would take it the shortest point of resistance, only because of the dryer length.
And you're not asking it to do more than it needs to
Exactly,
do also,
it's not
right? There's a
overworking.
certain amount of air that something can push and it might be designed to.
Exactly.
And that's what the 40 feet is?
Yes.
So that's knowing your limits of your equipment and how far you really
Yeah,
recommend
I just
it?
wouldn't recommend 40 feet.
Right,
No way.
just because the
I-
manufacturer says it doesn't mean it always.
Exactly.
And you know the limits of them
Yes, from experience. That's what I was going to say. I would say if you can go directly out through the back of the dryer,
Yeah.
straight out the wall,
Yeah.
that would be the way to go.
And who puts all this stuff in? The roofers?
Yeah, we'll do the blown-in insulation. This cardboard piece that you see here, that's only one sample of a baffle. That's installed in there so then it doesn't clog up your soffit area, your eave area,
Why?
because you want that proper ventilation.
Oh, you need the air?
Yeah, it goes
Okay.
from your soffit out through your ridge vent.
And the ridge vent is at the top?
Yep, that's
The
No
ridge.
Country. Yep, that we showed you
Okay,
earlier.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here?
We got siding,
All right.
windows, window buster windows.
Let's get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the gutter, and that's the downspout,
Yep,
right?
that's
Like
the
people
downspout.
don't know it, right?
No, a
Like
lot of
they don't
people just call
understand.
it spouting, but this is actually gutter and spouting.
So now these people don't always do this stuff. That's siding.
Not always, no.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then these people don't always do this stuff
No,
or this stuff,
no,
and so that gets frustrating
it does.
for a client.
Yeah,
You know,
I would imagine
you guys
so.
do all that, right?
we do. We do all the roofing, the siding, the soffit, fascia, and the gutters, and the windows.
Kimberly, Tammy, good to see you. We're getting into a couple of different things that we haven't seen. What in the world is that?
Why is there a hole in the siding?
Yeah.
That's because we are showing you the low E house wrap that actually gives you an extra 4R value.
All right, I think we have a picture, but we'll get to it where that low
All right.
for. But we'll just stick here because we still have some more stuff.
Yeah.
So, what would that be? A basement window, a
Yeah.
casement, a side by side?
Yeah, we call
slider.
that a slider. Yeah.
Okay. They have screens available.
They do. They have a
Uh-huh.
half screen. We typically try to lean towards the slider because a lot of times customers will have their dryers in the basement and they have nowhere to vent their dryer then. Well, what this allows you with it being a slider, you can actually put a vent in there.
You can?
And vent your, yes, we actually have windows that come with a vent in it. It'll come delivered with a vent in it that you can mount your hose.
Can you get metal casement windows out of houses?
Yes, we can get metal
They're not
casements.
easy, right?
It depends. It
The
depends
brick
on
ones?
if they did it, if they were doing
If
it
they
when the
put it in-
masons.
yeah.
Yes, but we
'Cause
can
they
still
gotta
get them
be
out.
cut out, right?
We can still get them out.
Okay.
It's not as bad
So-
as you think it is.
All right. Well, there you go. It's not as bad as you think it
Yeah,
is.
it's not as bad as you think it
Because
is.
you guys do it all the time.
We do it every day.
All right.
Yeah.
Because to a homeowner, they're like, we're just going to leave metal. But that metal does a lot of. There's a lot of things it does. First of all, those the products that are around that metal, it doesn't ever bond with it,
No, not really.
right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can put in there, so it's always going to transfer heat and cold.
Yes.
And then
yes.
critters are going to come.
Yep.
Because you have the condensation. So they're looking for something to drink. You see the spider webs in the corner.
Exactly.
Right? More
Yeah.
than normal.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
found a home.
Yeah, well, that's because there's other insect trafficking through there. That's why if you anywhere there's a cobweb, it's because they think it's a good place to catch other bugs. Yeah,
Nugget alert.
yeah, nugget.
Yo, nugget
Yeah,
alert.
I just gave
If you
a
got
nugget.
the insect guy or insect gal coming, you should more think about why are they coming.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. You know, I asked them about a gutter thing. This shows the experience of the whole sales team. And they're like, look, your roof's not getting more water just because of your gutter size. It's just they have different ways to transfer it, and they know that.
Yeah.
That's why they come out. What's that?
That is a sample of Tyvek paper, which is a water and vapor barrier that we
So
install.
people have choices?
Yeah, people have choices.
Okay, so, and the one has an R value or more. Does
Yes.
this add R?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Just
That does.
That does.
What does that add? Moisture
That-
barrier?
Yeah, moisture and vapor.
I never, vapor and
yeah,
moisture.
Yeah, yeah, vapor and water. That prevents, water and air damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see where we are. We got some good pictures.
you did.
Is there anything else we should look at in here? Like, so when you get a window,
Yeah.
do they always case it, or what do they call that? Wrap it, or
Yeah,
what do they
wrap it.
call it?
Yeah,
So do they always do that? Is that part of it? Is
that's
that
part
something?
of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, a lot of times, if you have a brick home, there may not be any wrapping that's required. Just insulation and sealing.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
if
have to
it's
do
an
a
all brick-
video or take some pictures.
Yeah,
of
if
mine.
it's
You
an
know I
all
got a
brick house,
I have a 1953 brick house.
Well,
Sears
you
Kiddo.
may, but a lot of times those older brick homes come with what's called a brick mold, which will be wood, which we would wrap. We'd insulate it and wrap it.
And I have crack in some of my glass because it's so heavy. The glass, it cracked itself.
Oh, really?
A big triple pane old thermal guard window. I'll show you.
Really?
Yeah, it cracked from the weight of itself coming down on itself.
Oh, okay, I understand it.
Yeah, you can
closed.
look at it and see. I used
Yeah.
to, but anyway. So people have these old windows in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you got replacement windows once, you're gonna
Yeah.
everything goes.
Well, and the thing is too, what was the quality of it when it was installed? I mean, there's replacement windows and there's good replacement windows. There's entry level windows and then there's higher end windows.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. And that's what people need to understand is, and it's your home, right? How
Yes.
long are you going to live in this house? And if you want to sell it, go look at the reports. The outside of the house, everything we're talking about, is going to give you a positive return.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Positive return.
Absolutely. It's
And
curb
bathrooms
appeal.
aren't there right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Kitchens are, but just up to date. It was the exterior, the curb appeal, the
Yes.
house, the roof,
Yeah.
the windows, the siding. Siding's huge.
Yes.
And the curb appeal, the doors.
Yeah.
Love you all. Good to see you all. I know we're getting down and dirty. We're getting into
Yeah, we
this.
are.
But this is good stuff.
Yeah.
This is some people. We're at a home show, Adams County.
Yep.
So that's what we want to talk. Black is black the thing. So that color's going to stay in there. That's not going to fade.
No.
That's not going to be powder coated.
No.
I
No.
mean,
It's not
powder
gonna
coated will look
oxidize.
nice, but it's not
Yeah.
going to oxidize.
No. No.
Awesome.
No. It's good stuff.
All right, so we're digging. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know. My phone is acting a little funny here. Just give me a second. It really is. But just give me a second. All right. Now, technology. All right. So yeah, there it goes. So I'm gonna switch phones real quick.
Okay. No problem.
We're gonna go to my phone.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to wrap up the Adams County Home Show. We have several other home shows coming up. We have Harrisburg at the end of the month, and then the beginning of March, I believe, is the Hanover show that I was just informed of. So we'll be in Hanover.
Oh, the
and then-
Hanover show.
Yep,
When's that?
the beginning of March, I believe. And then the Carlisle show will be the weekend. I think that was April 10th through the 12th. So we're going to be on tour. We're going to finish out this month. We're going to have a show next month, and we'll have a show the following month. So we're on tour, and we're enjoying ourselves. We're doing something a little bit different here. We're bringing Shane the Train show with us as we're on tour here, and it seems to be working out pretty good. We had several leads come in, and a lot of people in this area seem to have been looking for metal roofing, which we also do a lot of metal roofing. We do standing seam metal roofing. We do 5-rib metal roofing and siding, and we do gutters. We do the gutters to match the color of the metal roof that they go with, unless they want to go with a different color.
But typically they match it, right?
Yeah, typically they match it. Yeah, yeah. All of our gutter coils match our roofing colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chucking the truck right
he
there.
is. Yeah, man, that dude worked his butt off.
Boom. TCB, man.
Yeah, that's our siding specialist, Chuck.
Man,
Yep,
30
he's a good
years
man.
experience.
Yep, 30 years of experience.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Representing.
So go look for that sweatshirt.
That's right. There's our 800 number.
866.
321.
Got her done.
Got her done.
Right there. Free estimates. Roofing, siding, gutters, windows, and repairs. We never really talked about that, but you say small jobs.
Yeah.
That would be repair jobs. So
Yeah.
that's important. They do repair jobs. Hey, Chris, Nine House, what about, we talked about it before, but we haven't for a while, sheds. People have roofs on them.
Yeah.
Their sheds are good, but their roofs go.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you guys have no problem. They might think, oh, look at that display you guys got.
Thank you.
Like, look at that. They got it all right there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. But so they do sheds. You got a shed, they can help you.
Absolutely. We do a lot of sheds. We actually resheet sheds, side them, re-roof them. We've changed doors and windows out on people's sheds and garages. It's not always somebody's house. It could be one of their outbuildings.
Do you ever do trailers?
Yeah, we've done trailers. We've replaced trailer windows. We've replaced their roofs, the siding. Yeah.
A lot of trailers are built really good because they're inside of a controlled environment, but the roof goes like any other roof, and the windows go like any other roof.
Absolutely.
Michael, good to see you, man. Post your business. What kind of work do you do? He feeds the homeless people in York on Saturdays. What do you do, Michael? It's on Saturdays or Sundays at the bus station, transfer station. He does a whole meal.
Oh, really?
Oh, a whole group.
We're at in
amazing,
York.
yeah.
Wow.
Right on Market and Pershing.
Oh, I didn't know
My
that.
man, I used to run. Man, he's an amazing guy.
Awesome.
Listen, so we want to get together, man. You do a lot of good stuff, Michael. You're a great guy. He's got a whole setup, like generators out there. I mean, hot food. We're not talking we're talking something you would feed yourself.
Really?
You'd feed your mom.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's a good dude.
Now, how does he get the food? By donations?
We'll find out, but we'll talk because TC Backers always want to be a part, and York is a great area.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
And Matt Hockley, good to see you, man. Good seeing you and Aaron.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody out there. We have a lot of love for you.
We do.
You all know there's no days off. I mean, it took a while for me to get it.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of reasons, there's no days off. First of all, my name is not Jesus. I am not God.
Yeah.
I didn't save the world, so I don't have time to rest.
Yeah.
Right? So that's on a real note.
Yeah.
Right? So, but you can take it for whatever you want. If you want to rest. I'm not telling you not to rest.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that aren't satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you can do better or be better, it's 7 days, baby. Let's
Yeah.
do this thing together.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Good to see you, Kim Benhorn, Chad Garner, Chris Mendez, Lori. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being a big part of this, guys. Jamie, good to see you, buddy. Billy, Ron, Paul, good to see you guys.
Who's our top fan?
Yeah, Michael Gordon, man. Thank you for being a part of this. Michael O'Donovan, thanks for being a part of this. Sean Krager, thanks for watching, guys.
Mackenzie, shout out to you.
Mackenzie Gene Miller, we love you.
Fan.
Kim
Number
Smith,
one.
thank you. Ben Horn, all you guys. Chris Mendez, Nine House, right there. So we're getting ready to wrap this show up. It ends at 6 o'clock. Things are starting to slow down a little bit. We thought we'd get one more show in.
Oh, there it is.
There's the team right there.
Damn. A lot of knowledge right there.
Yeah, man.
A lot
There's
of years.
over probably 50 years of experience with those three
That's
guys.
a lot of addresses underneath those belts.
Yeah, man.
If you looked at a
For real.
GPS, imagine what that would look like.
I can't even imagine.
How cool would that be if you could GPS the
That'd be
address?
awesome.
Say, look, here, you want to say,
Yeah.
and it said, here's 10,452
Right.
houses.
There's probably closer to 60 years worth of experience sitting right there with three guys.
Kimberly, that's addresses. That's homes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people's homes that trust you.
Yes.
That's huge at that
Absolutely.
level when you think about
Yeah,
it.
man.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? That's homes that somebody might have given to their kid or their grandkids, or
Yeah.
some new family came in and someone's mom or dad retired in that home after working hard.
Yeah.
And it might have been the one thing they did was replace their roof or replace their siding. It's a lifelong dream of a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Absolutely.
They're not doing this every week,
No.
right? Like these are big things.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Huge.
that's why
Yeah, your
it's
home is your biggest investment.
epic what
You gotta protect it.
all are doing, because this is a big thing.
It is
that
a
they're
big
doing,
thing.
and you treat it that way. The whole team does.
Yeah, and we don't care if it's a $100,000 home or a $1 million home. We treat them all the same. We don't care if we're re-roofing your whole entire house or if you just need a repair done. We treat it all the same.
So seams and angles and all that's like,
Yeah.
what is that little ridge? And like all of this is the artist's part.
Mhm.
Like people
Yeah.
understand, like to make it look like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a showpiece.
Yeah.
But that's every piece.
Yeah, that's every piece.
So,
all,
but-
all of our jobs will look
But like
that.
you can mess up metal. You can't bend it and rebend it.
No.
Right, like,
no, once you
that's-
mess it up, it's it. You know, we may end up having to replace a couple pieces just from
Right,
hauling
but
them
I
around
mean
and
doing
stuff.
it all the time. It's not like
Yeah.
people. It's not like you get to erase it.
No. No, it's almost like a tattoo. You know, once it's on there, it's on there, unless
Right?
you replace it. Yeah.
And it's not cheap to replace a tattoo
No, I don't,
or
no.
your roof.
Yeah, exactly.
which- right?
Yeah, right. Maybe that was
So-
a bad analogy, but you know,
But-
you got to replace it. If you can't rebend a piece of metal, so if it's not done right the first time, you got to replace
So
it.
that's why it takes time to work up through the rankings and learn
Exactly.
everything and how it works so that
Exactly.
you can do it the right way for people's homes.
Right.
Because it matters.
Exactly.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, well, what about what type of manufacturers do we have here?
GAF shingles.
Boom, we got GAF.
That's
shout
our
out.
HDZs right there. That GAF just came out with. That's new technology. As you see that line right there, that's
Yeah, is that
actually-
the nailing pattern?
That's our nailing strip.
Wow, so how much bigger?
huge.
So it was that?
It basically, yes.
It goes from that to that?
Yes, basically, yes. Now that's
Wow.
still an HDZ, but that's basically the area where that little white line is above that. That's all they gave you.
Yeah, there.
Yes, that's all
And
they
now
gave
you
you.
get this?
We get that whole area right there, man. Yep, and then what's beautiful about that is the shingle that's underneath it is also being nailed at the same time.
Wow,
Yes. Yep.
that is cool.
Yeah, so with these shingles here, typically you would get a lifetime warranty, which would be your standard lifetime warranty, while using 3 other GAF products. Now, with the HDZs, if you use a 4th component,
Kara, hi.
which would be 4 components total, that'll give you an unlimited win rating on your roof.
Wow.
Yes, which is
I mean,
amazing.
it's
And
sleep
typically
insurance.
we use 4 to 5 components anyhow. So with these new shingles, they stepped up the game for us. You know, they really did.
Yeah.
They did us a favor by coming out with this new shingle.
Wow,
You
that's
can almost
amazing.
close your eyes and shoot those shingles on.
I might even be able to get those.
Right. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, they almost made it dummy proof for us.
Wow.
And all their shingles are going that way right now.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
So why would they have done that? I mean, what are
Um,
the benefits to you as an installer that we don't see as a
It
consumer?
would definitely make it so the process of installing the shingle is a lot less time consuming. So
You don't have to stress. You can line it and go.
yeah, man, you can run it and go.
And therefore, the consumer gets a better product.
Absolutely.
Right? You get to be able to
Absolutely.
keep your price point on point for them when everything else
Yes.
is out of hand. You can keep it in line
Yeah,
because you're not
and
going
see, these are called laminated shingles. What they have done, they're not just glued together; they're actually mechanically fastened together. The process of them making these shingles.
Wow.
Yes, it's amazing how they did it. So the delamination that happens to other manufacturers' shingles, these will not delaminate.
What does that mean to a client when you say delamination? Does that mean that shingle's falling off?
Yes, basically the shingle starts to slip apart from each other. The three-dimensional part of it, or the laminated part of it, will actually fall apart. I don't know if you've ever seen
So
shingles.
you could have one of those up there
Yes.
that would just fall out.
Yeah, that would just slip out. See the dimension here? How it's,
Yeah.
well, one of these would start slipping out if it wasn't nailed correctly.
Wow.
Yes. We call that delaminated.
Delaminated.
Yeah, these shingles will not delaminate. I mean, unless you're somehow nailing 3
Yeah.
inches above the line, which would be almost impossible. You'd have to be blind or on some
Yeah,
serious
well,
drugs.
that strip is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Now I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So is this how they could get a
That's how they get
entry into the TC
Yeah.
backer
Yeah.
behind the Tool Belt T-shirt and caps to
Yes.
get into the drawing?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So right there, it'll be the stickers will be there. You get in front of it. You take the pick
Yeah, man.
in front of a window.
Yeah. One of
If
our
you know it's a
billboards.
client's house, you guys know it. A billboard.
Yeah.
They got billboards. Where are
Yard
the
signs.
billboards?
Yeah.
Where are they at? Let them know where the billboards.
The billboard. I'm not going to let anybody know. They got to find one.
Bam.
I can tell you this. We got one going in up on 83 by ES3.
Oh,
There it is. Lowy house wrap. Good
Oh.
picture, Shane. That gives you another R4.
So that lets you know. I mean, that's
Yeah, man.
getting it.
Yeah, Lowy house wrap. That's
So
good
let's
stuff right
show
there.
you.
Yeah.
So instead of it being a white Tyvek that you see, which is, this is important to know, I didn't know this, it is moisture and wind.
Yeah, moisture and wind, water and vapor.
This takes it to another level. This
Yeah.
does those two plus a third component, which
exactly.
is the R component.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, man.
So the R is that rating, the resistance against letting what you don't want in. So if it's
Exactly.
in the summer and you want it cool, you're resisting the heat, right?
Exactly. Yes.
And if you want it warm in the winter, you're resisting that cold from coming in. Is that
Exactly.
what it is?
Basically, yes.
So is it the? I mean, for us people
Yes.
that aren't in the
Yeah,
business,
no, you explain
right?
it, yeah.
So is it a higher number? This one's a higher number or lower
yeah,
number?
higher low.
So the higher the number, the better our the less we have to spend to regulate the temperature to where we want it. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes, you'll save energy.
And there's two ways to do it: through the side, and that's doors, windows, and things like this.
Yeah, that we
and the
house
wrap,
wrap. Mhm.
and then the insulation and the
In the
product
shing-
used,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
the shingles.
Exactly. Yeah,
And what
man.
do the shingles do for that? Like the thicker, I mean, that has to do something with controlling the regulation of the heat and the cool of your house. Attics get super hot, don't they?
They do, and that's why
And they
ventilation.
can and there's a lot of
so super-
components up there now, like in some houses.
Yeah.
That got to be brutal on those components.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, I think a
What's-
lot of new construction are actually putting the HVAC units.
Yeah, I
up there
go up
now.
there. There's all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like those the vents. You know, they're the squishy. Like they're not flimsy. They're made of. They have to deteriorate over time.
Yeah.
Anything with a petroleum product is going to.
Yeah, you mean a roof boot?
Yeah,
Those roof boots?
the AC vents, whatever those, you know,
The ductwork.
Yeah, and the tape they put around it. This
Yeah.
stuff doesn't last forever. I mean, if you got to caulk something, there has to be a point where you're going to have to maintain it. But all I'm saying is extreme hot and cold.
Yeah.
Has to be tough on it.
Yeah, well, I don't.
So
you
the
know
better
what?
your shingles
God,
has to regulate it, the better your
well,
insulation,
it
right?
has to do with all the ventilation. Everything has to do with ventilation in your attic space. You got to have to make sure that you have the proper ventilation on your soffit area and the proper ventilation.
Christine Jones, good to see you. She's
along
awesome.
the ridge vent.
If you don't know Christine Jones, she's doing big stuff. She's out there in LA. Christine, I got a lot of love for you. I appreciate everything you do for the human race. You're awesome. You know I got a lot of love for you. God bless you. Post your business. Christopher
Chris Baker.
Boom Boom Baker.
Baker, you never made it back out here. you
What's
must
up,
be in the
Baker
doghouse,
Baker?
bud.
Christopher Boom Boom Baker. I know you're sharing. Share it to all those groups.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
have a group share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a group
That's
share.
right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like a group hug, but you're not here.
Right.
For real, right?
Yeah.
Like, so when you share it to a group, that's like, I can fear that virtual love.
Yeah, man.
And what would you be ashamed about? I mean, can we break it down for a second? Why would you not share what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're two dudes, work hard, we
Yeah.
got families,
Yes.
we want to be at home relaxing. I
Yeah.
guess I don't really do it, but I always say I want to.
Yeah, me too.
But you know, in my sweats, right? Eating snacks.
Yeah.
With the TV on,
Right.
right? Petting the puppy, letting him out.
Yeah.
Honey, can you do this? Honey, she say, no, you do it, right?
Uh-huh.
Getting the mail, making sure the mailbox is cleaned
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
making sure everything's good outside.
Yeah.
Taking care of the chores. There's wash to be done. There's clean to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going on.
Absolutely.
But I love what I do.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm a freak. Like, I work until like
Yeah.
1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
We do what we do because we have a lot of people that depend on us.
Yeah, and so all I'm saying is we appreciate it when you share it. Like,
Yes.
you must know someone like us in your family, whether they're an artist or someone that tried their own business,
Right.
or just they might dress a little different or they're themselves. So when you share it, it just matters, right?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
someone's like, you know what, I want to deal with a company that's authentic. They're not trying to sell me anything.
Hey, Kelly Joe's back. Hey,
Kelly Joe.
Good to see you, girl.
Boom. It is so good to see you.
Hey,
You're amazing.
Not to take anything away from Mackenzie Jean,
Yeah.
but Kelly Joe was our top fan last night. She commented so many times in our feed last night that she became our top fan
You're awesome. I
for the night.
appreciate you.
For the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep her in your prayers. She goes through a lot of hell stuff. Keep her in your prayers.
really?
You know I'll keep you in my prayers. You're an amazing. You and your husband amazing. Keeping you, Kelly Joe Song, in my prayers. You're amazing.
Yep, she just said she shared it. Thank you, Kelly, so much.
We thank you, and I believe there's a Carlisle event or something
Yeah.
posted up on there.
Yeah.
If you have an event or a job, if you have a business, a Facebook page, please post it up there. We appreciate you posting it.
Yes. Yep. No, Kelly, you're awesome. Thanks for chiming in and thanks for being a fan. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Hey Shane, love you. You're awesome. I appreciate you all. Let me put this. I appreciate you all. Y'all mean the world to me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everyone I met on my phone. It sounds crazy to say, But if it wasn't for God and my wife, I love this shout out when it goes, and my wife and you all, I appreciate y'all. Do I hate? Do you hate your sloppy collar?
Yeah,
I can fix it. No, fix it. I'd like you to fix it. You can fix my. Listen, I need a lot of fixing.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta understand. When you give me feedback, it never hurts me.
Yeah.
Like I do the best I can with what I have.
Yeah, that's right.
When I come to the table,
That's
you
right.
know, I shop at Goodwill.
Do you?
Oh yeah, Shane shops at consignment stores.
Nice.
Shout out to all the consignment stores.
I love the Goodwill.
I grew up shopping in those. My family, you know, my mom worked 3 jobs. My dad was good for nothing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I do the best I can with what I have. So
some of those proceeds, by shopping at the Goodwill, some of those proceeds go to charities.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I
It's
mean,
full circle.
I'm happy to
It
be
comes
here
back
today,
around,
man.
Yeah.
And for anyone that's going out to those, you know, a lot of people, we talk about harvest, transitional living.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to buy. I mean, you know, it's your own preference if you want to pay a lot for Gucci. I'm not telling you not to.
Yeah.
But for me, I do what I can with what I have.
Yeah.
You know, my kids are important to me, their education.
Exactly.
And everyone else ahead of me, paying the
man.
heat bill and the mortgage bill.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
So
you're
I don't
taking care of
mind.
yours, buddy.
There's no shame in my game.
Nope, exactly
so,
not.
And look, I got a $50 wedding ring that's rubber, so there you go. There's
Yeah.
another nugget for you.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And thank you, Eric Brewer, for turning me on to this,
Yeah,
right?
man. Uh-huh.
Because it's important to me, because my wife's always been with me, and God blessed us.
Yeah, man.
So a
Good
shout
stuff.
out to everyone out there. Don't ever be ashamed of where you're coming from. Old shirts, new shirts, dime.
Yep.
Boom.
That's right.
Dime.
Yep.
So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Any hints you have, any advice, I definitely appreciate it. I'm not going to apply everything.
Yeah.
But I definitely appreciate the feedback.
Absolutely.
Yeah. God bless you.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
and thanks for sharing this. If you shared this, put up a heart, because that's what we give you right there for heart. You know what I mean? A lot of heart. Great home show. Adams County did a great job.
Yep.
Let's see here. Let me just switch. Oh, so what do we got here? So you got gutter color guard. You can
Card.
change the color of the gutter guard?
No. That's
Alright.
that's the different color of gutters.
the gutters.
Yes, that we have. That's a
But
card.
you can get different. Is it just black gutter guards?
No, we can get white.
So you can get black or white gutter
Black
guards.
or white
so you
gutter
can
guard.
hide them in there with your black. Well,
Yes.
black on black, you
Exactly.
wouldn't even see it.
Nope, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
wow. Awesome. We appreciate you, Kimberly, Kelly Jo,
Yeah.
Christine Jones. Thank you all for sharing. You want to come say hi real quick? Okay.
No.
So we just give people the opportunity to say hi.
Yeah.
You know, we believe in community. That's how we believe in unity.
Hey, Tony, good to see you, buddy. That's an old friend of mine, Tony Schultz from Waynesboro area.
Who's that?
Leeward Summit. There's your Sterling quality water.
Right there's the bottle.
Those guys are coming to our house. Check
Boom.
out our water. Yeah,
Right
man.
there.
Right there it is.
Shout out to Sterling.
Yep.
Big shout out. Thanks for sharing it on your post. Here's what they did. They put it on their wall.
Yeah,
We appreciate
they
that.
did.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
was good stuff, man. We just met that guy last night. Great
Yeah.
people.
Get your gutter guards so your gutters don't get clogged.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen to
Rehoboth
that.
Rob, anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, anything you want to say, buddy?
I mean, you got a lot of knowledge coming from Rehoboth Rob.
That's right.
Hey, go like Dover Volunteer Firefighter page too. After you like TC Backer page and Horizon Lawns.
Yeah,
Just do a clean sweep, a triple play.
that's right. Triple
Do
play.
the triple.
Yeah.
If you want to do a home run, go ahead and like Sterling. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Kim. Thanks for always watching and
Oh.
supporting us.
Love you, Kim. Love you all.
Oh, Kim, I think, came a top fan, too. She got the badge. Kim Smith? Yeah.
Kim. Oh,
Yes, she did.
You're
She
awesome.
told me the other day. I forgot to share that with everybody. But the Carlisle Home and Garden Show is at the Carlisle Expo Center, April 10th, 11th, and 12th. Call Kelly. She's put her phone number there in the comments, and to register or go and email info at benefitthehubus.com.
there you go.
Yeah.
Great question, Kelly. When you do roofs, what is the warranty on those roofs?
We offer lifetime roofs. We
Not
use
only
GF
is it lifetime,
yeah.
but your next homeowner you can transfer,
Yeah,
right?
it's transferred once. Yeah, so we are a GAF certified contractor. We use three of the components that they offer, which will qualify you for a lifetime roof. But now they have a new shingle out that GAF came out with. It's called the HDZ shingle, and if we use another component, which will give you 4 components from GAF, it'll come not only with a lifetime guarantee on the product and our labor, but it'll have an unlimited wind rating, which is huge. Especially, it seems like lately we have all this wind all the time anymore, so that's important. So
What do we got here?
hopefully I answered all your questions.
What's up? Shout out to all you Hammer and Nail fans. Doug Miller, is it Doug Miller? Doug, you were missed this year.
Yeah,
So I heard that you got the hammer like no one. So we're looking for you next year.
Yeah.
But there's people that are training this year. I
Yeah.
heard there's 6x6s in shops this year.
Yeah,
16 penny, right?
that's right.
Is that what it is?
We're gonna
16
practice.
penny.
We're gonna practice with 20 pennies.
Well, okay. So
Yeah.
you're ready for the
Yeah. So then when we come in here, the pound is 16 penny, and we'll be ready.
nice.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gearing up. We got 6x6s
So
in our yard.
what is
so
this?
That's a 6x6 pressure treatment.
So this is a contest.
Yeah, it was a contest.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
And he's laying out the rules.
I blew it.
And that's where you got to. That was a tough roll.
It was a tough.
You had to
roll.
put the hammer down.
Yeah, you got to keep it down, and then wait for him to count to 3. Then you can pick it up and then start swinging. But then don't forget to put it back down. Because some people were actually driving the nail faster than people, but they couldn't get it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough because you're so used to grabbing for another nail and pulling your hammer up to get your. It was weird, but we'll practice all. We got one year
Boom.
to practice that. So
Listen, yeah, if Jamaica can have a bobsled team, then guess what? We can have a hammer team.
yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
We'll have our own competitions.
Boom.
We'll get
Come
the
up
women.
there.
We'll get the women in the office involved. We'll get Dawn and Jocelyn out there, and
That's cool. So what did they use to set it? What was that? They just had a certain block of wood where they knew what it was doing far
yeah,
enough
he's
to
got a
set
vice. He has vices.
And then that block, is that because that was what he was
to
using to
set the
set it?
depth. Yeah, to set the
To
depth.
set the depth.
Yeah, that way
So to
everybody.
set
So
it,
he
so
knew
no one had to
everybody's
set
nail
it.
was at the same depth.
Was that to save fingers? They didn't have to have EMS out here? Or
No,
no.
no.
That's a pretty cool idea.
That-
Everybody starts the same point.
Yeah, that way no one had an advantage over
Oh, by
anybody.
going in too deep. God,
Yes.
these guys think of it all.
They do. I'm sure somebody ruined it for someone. So actually,
So that was it. So that's what's required: a nail,
Yeah.
safety glasses,
and a hammer.
and a 16.
16-ounce hammer. That's all we had.
What show does Kelly have? What's she talking about?
Who?
This Kelly.
What show did she? Oh, the Carlisle show.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, Carlisle show.
maybe we could just take 6x6 and have our own contest.
That's what I said. Yeah, man, that's what I was thinking.
Eric Brewer, what's up? Integrity First Home Buyers, CR Property Group, and Clear to Close.
Hey, buddy, good to see you, man.
Boom, appreciate you and everything you do.
Yep.
He's always doing something.
He's
moving
always
around,
doing good
supporting.
stuff. Yeah,
Yep,
man.
always doing awesome
man.
stuff. Shout out to you, Eric.
We wouldn't be where we're at today without him, man. He played a big part in our growth.
Hey man, he's played a big part in our growth.
Yeah,
We
man.
appreciate you. So I got one more day. I took 2 days off to do this, but I'm going to run on Sunday, I think, for you, and then I'll be finished the last contract for running with the Shane Train. And then thank you for running with the Shane Train again. You always see me with the sweatshirt, take a picture.
Yep.
Running with Integrity First Home Buyers, CR Property Group, and Clear to Close.
That's right, man.
You're getting ready
Good
to close
people.
the property. Get a hold of them. Clear to Close. They'll take care of you.
That's right.
Clear to Close renovations.
Yeah, man, they're good people. All of them.
So that's the Hammer team today.
Yep.
Who we got? We got Rehoboth Rob,
Yep, we got Rehoboth Rob. That's me. That's Dave, the gazebo master, and there's Chuck in the truck.
Chuck in the truck.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. So look for these guys and gals out there.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. But take a look. Look out for them.
Yeah.
Great time today. What a great show. There
We
was a
killed
lot
it.
of
We
people.
killed the show, man.
Wow.
There wasn't one person in this building that didn't know we were here today.
Your booth is, I mean, your team did a phenomenal job. It
Thank
looks
you.
like no other.
Thank you.
It's very welcoming. You know, I'm not hating on anyone else's. Gazia, good to see you. It's in L.A., California. Christine Jones, awesome. She's out in Los Angeles. Thanks for sharing this. She does a lot of big stuff, man.
Awesome.
You're an amazing person. We appreciate everybody on here. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for inviting.
Yep.
So Dover Fire Department, real quick, I want to touch on this.
Yeah.
It's a volunteer fire department. What does that mean? They need help.
Yeah. It means they don't get paid for what they do. They volunteer solely.
It's their 75th anniversary.
Yeah, it is.
So Dover Township Volunteer Fire Department is sponsoring a designer handbag bingo fundraiser. I mean, look, it doesn't get any better on the bingo circuit than to be designer handbag.
Exactly.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
So, but they're seeking people to support the event. It's going to benefit Dover Township, the fire department. Without community members like yourself, this
Yeah.
fundraiser would not be possible.
Right.
So they're looking for sponsors, donations, door prizes, and they'll look. You support. They're going to put your business in some little flyer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly Joe, for sharing.
Yeah.
But the proceeds, but understand the money, like it's not going to them. They're not going to buy a truck to go drive around town or a hot rod. No, it's going for their fundraiser to benefit Dover Township 75th anniversary.
Yeah.
They joined with the York County Fires Association, which does amazing training facility in York, to celebrate 108th convention and parade scheduled for August 14th, 15th. You know, they need money to support and do these things,
Yeah.
and we need awareness, just like the other trades.
Yeah.
Guess what? We need volunteer
Right.
fire department.
Well, you know, when you were talking, I was just thinking about, who's buying the safety equipment for these guys so they stay safe?
Yes.
Like, or the tools that they need to get into a home to put the fire out. Like, they need to hold things like this, these fundraisers, because someone's got to pay for the safety equipment, the oxygen tanks, their hat, their mask, their helmets,
Training?
the protective gear that they wear. Yeah, training.
I mean,
like, who's paying for that
Yeah,
stuff?
they have to go a lot of times, travel out of state and get hotels to get certain training.
That's why supporting this is so important. I mean, God forbid there's a fire in our
And there's going to
community.
be an accident.
Yeah.
Right?
You know,
They
car
need to,
accident.
They need to know how to extract the vehicle, keep it from rolling over,
Exactly.
all that equipment. To
Yes.
be able to pull someone out with those hydraulic things, those can crush somebody.
Absolutely.
Like, imagine being in an accident, people are bleeding, lives are, and you have to get this hydraulic piece of equipment
Yeah.
to get somebody out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, who's training these guys to do that?
Kelly, thanks for donating
where-
some stuff. She's
yeah.
going to donate some stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kelly.
Hey,
And
Patrick, good to
Nelson,
see ya.
Put your town. What's the contact information? I'm going to get to that right now. Great question.
Yep.
Right there's the contact information. You can, right there's the contact. You contact 717-292-4196 and say, I'm calling about your 75th anniversary
Yeah.
and your parade.
Yeah,
and
they
they'll
got
know.
a Facebook page too.
And you
Facebook
can
is
message them right on Facebook.
Yeah,
at
Dover Township Fire Department.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. 75th anniversary. That's huge.
That's
I
the
didn't know
Nine
that.
House.
Yeah, man, Nine House.
You always see, Backstep Bandits. We need this in LA for so many yes.
Yeah.
Listen, the programs that we do here are going to be rolled out across the country. We're going to help businesses.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing this across the country, helping businesses and communities implement our marketing.
Yeah.
It's really the human effect.
It is.
Call it whatever you want to call it, but it's really just saying, here's what we do. We want to let you know.
Yeah.
We're here. If you want to participate in every level, if you're in some type of business, that's to help someone.
Absolutely.
So you go to restaurants, you go to trade shows. So
Yeah.
there's always that human effect, right? And we
Yeah.
all know each other,
yes.
right? Like, it's crazy we
It
do.
is nuts.
Steven, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I got to do some sharing. I've been doing a terrible job. There's the contact information.
Yeah, I don't think I
So
have
let's
either.
just go to a couple more things right here. Just bear with me 1 second.
No problem.
So let's pull up. You know what? Let me just go to the TC Backer emblem, which is amazing right there. Can we have that for a little?
Yeah, man, thank you.
Please like the page.
Yeah, like the page, follow us. We're doing a lot of great things. We do a lot of things for our local communities. We got some things coming up. We got to work out some details on that stuff, but we know we held everybody in suspense the other night. But, there's been some other things that came up and some other thoughts. So, there's some details we got to work out before we unveil our next big adventure with CR Property Group, Integrity First Home Buyers. I know Eric seemed really interested in partnering up on something really huge. I had some other thoughts I'd like to get with him and go over some things. Just some technical stuff to make sure no one gets in trouble, and we don't want to put someone in a worse spot than they are now.
Thanks
already.
for liking the page, Kelly Joe. Thanks for
Yeah.
liking the page.
Yeah, Kelly Jo, thank
Yeah,
you. Is
so-
she going to become our top fan again tonight?
Damn, it looks like
Yeah,
it.
it
We
does.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for starting a watch party. Thanks for sharing it to a group.
Yeah, all
we
good stuff.
appreciate it. Let's see here. What time is it anyway? What time did the show close? It sounds like it's closing
Looks
now.
like everybody's packing
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
So
What time is it?
it's 5:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So
good.
I mean, we'll go as long as you want, but
Yeah.
But
sure. We'll go a couple more minutes.
we're appreciative. If
Yeah.
one person comes on here, oh look, if you're coming on the replay, if it's March, loving you. April, loving you.
Yeah.
If it's the summer, we're loving you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If it's the snow we didn't have in 2020 at the end of the year, hey, we're loving you, right? So, because you guys can plow that snow. We got Dave in the house.
Yeah.
So we don't want to hold anyone up, but we do want to say shout everybody out.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody sharing the page, liking the page, inviting their friends, calling
Yeah.
for an estimate.
Free
you know,
estimates.
having them come out for a free estimate, look at your stuff.
Free in-home consultation. We offer
Yeah.
financing. We take credit cards. We have 12 months, same as cash financing, and we have some other options too that may fit your budget better. We
Christine
do
Jones,
roofing.
thanks for liking the Facebook page.
Yeah, thank you. We do roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. We have our own windows that we unveiled last weekend at the York Builder Show. The Weatherbuster window and doors. We're very excited about that. That has been a lot of hours and hard work to be able to pull something off like that and partner up with a manufacturer who trust us. And you know, one of the reasons why we did that was so we had more control over the quality of the windows that we're using.
That's great.
And when we get them, because you go with some window manufacturers, they're kind of like, you'll get the window sometime between 4 and 6 weeks. Well, that was just unacceptable. I couldn't tell my customers I don't know when the windows are coming in, but that's what we were running into, and that's really what pushed me over the edge of like, you know what, I want my own windows.
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be someone out there that wants to partner with me and figure this thing out. Well, I found somebody. You know, they liked my idea. They liked the name of the windows, and so they were a proud supporter of one of my lifelong dreams. And to watch that materialize,
Weatherbusters.
you know, Weatherbuster window and doors, man. And our logo, the logo is killer. We're going to start having some billboards come out in our local neighborhoods, you know, promoting our Weatherbuster window and door products. And you know, we not only do replacement windows, we can also get new construction windows. You know, we also do new construction windows, sliding glass doors, entry doors, you know, steel doors, fiberglass doors. We have composite doors, like a composite windows.
Yeah, so what's the difference with the composite? That's like a manufactured wood or...
Yes, basically, if you have ever heard of a composite decking, it's made out of the same material. So it's a solid door, solid core door frame that is so heavy that, you know, I mean, it takes like 3 guys to carry these things. I mean, these things will last a lifetime, man. It'll probably last longer than your actual house because it's not going to fall apart. It won't rot. That's the beautiful thing about it, and it's solid. So there's nowhere for air to get trapped in there and escape or get into your home.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about these composite doors and windows. And then you can also get a wood finish. There's an option that we can provide for a wood finish on the inside. There's a wood, actual real wood veneer finish on the inside that you can stain, paint, or sand. I mean, it's that thick. The wood veneer is that thick that you can actually sand it if you don't like the color of the stain.
Kelly's
that you
got
use.
a great question if you want
What's
to
that?
answer that.
Sure.
Take that question.
What was going to be my question about new construction windows? Also, how far will you travel, or are you just local? No, we actually do work in 4 different states. We're in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware. So we travel pretty far. We have all of our licenses in all those states. We're insured in all those states. We have employees in all of those states. So give us a shout.
Nice.
Do you have any other questions? Yes, we do new construction windows. So if a builder's looking for a place to purchase windows, or if there's another builder out there, you know, let's say there's another contractor out there that installs windows. If they're looking for someone to get a good window with a quick turnaround time, you know, we get our windows in 2 weeks. They're very affordable. We have entry-level windows. We have high-end windows. We have new construction windows. We can get tempered glass. We can get obscured glass, low E, argon, half screen, double hung with all the bells and whistles, or we can get an entry-level window, depending upon, you know, your budget or what kind of project you might have going on.
How about with doors? What are your doors? What grade doors do you have?
Our doors, unfortunately, there's not really an entry-level door. We only deal with nice doors. Yep, our doors are killer.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they're the best door. Like,
Nice.
they're so heavy you can't carry them by yourself. You need like 3
So they're
guys.
steel entry doors?
Yeah, steel entry doors. We do fiberglass entry doors. We do
So
vinyl
what's the
doors.
difference between those vinyl? Just a preference or R rating or what is it?
The
Color.
vinyl door would be more so like a sliding glass door or a French door.
Okay.
Yes. We wouldn't actually do like a vinyl
Entry
side
door.
entry door. No, unfortunately not. But we can do a composite and a composite frame with a fiberglass slab,
Okay.
so it doesn't rot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got ideas for my side?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do.
All right. Because
Yeah.
my front one, we're gonna have to make curb appeal.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
my side one doesn't have to be
Yeah,
curb
just be
appeal.
plain.
All
Yeah,
right,
we don't
cool.
have to give it all the bells and
All right,
whistles.
all right.
Yeah.
But the front one, you see that
We'll
thing?
hook
That
it up.
thing's a monster.
Everyone in the whole block's gonna know Shane McTrain just got a brand new door.
Nice.
when
But
we're
you
done
see
with
that
it.
siding, like the way they did, it looks ugly. My front of my house is ugly. We got to take a picture of it for it. It does though.
Okay.
One shutter's
Well,
missing.
that could be a good before and after project that we could take pictures of.
One shutter's missing.
Right.
The rod iron's on the
Dude,
side.
I can't let you roll like that, bro.
I mean, if
I
you
can't-
look,
I can't let you roll like that.
And we love our house, but it needs. I mean, it's ugly on the outside.
Unfortunately, I've only been to your house at night.
Yeah,
I-
so we're gonna have to
No.
have you show it during the day.
Right, yeah,
Take
but
some
I can't have you
pictures.
rolling like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you got one shutter missing on the
Yeah.
front of your house.
Yeah.
Dude, rip the other one off or
right.
something, okay? Do that for me till we can get out there and hook you
Yeah,
up. All
yeah.
right?
So we appreciate it. But look, I'm authentic. A lot of people aren't. They don't want to talk about the things I do because look, I don't know what you want to call it. Some bad decisions, some being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That sucks. I hate to hear that.
You know, I
Right,
know when
Dave?
someone comes with us, we're gonna do what they want us to do. That's why we talk to them.
Yeah.
And figure out what they want.
Absolutely.
You know, but
Yeah.
not everyone does that. Some people, even in our business, come at you quick and they want to make it all happen right away. And we're more like trust the process.
Yeah.
These are big things we're talking about when it's the doors. People don't want to do these things 2, 3, 4 times in a life.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got warranties that they don't have to.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
it's better to measure, like you
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, our windows on the glass have lifetime warranty on the glass and the components that may wear out on that. Our roofing systems have lifetime warranties. Now, if you're in the market for a roof, you don't have to get a lifetime roof. If you think you're only going to be there for another 3 or 4 years, or maybe you're just trying to sell your home and you just need a good new roof put on, but you don't want the lifetime roof, you don't have to get the lifetime roof. You know, I gotta let people know that because I keep saying lifetime.
Yeah, they don't mean it.
and that to some people that might just sound expensive, but really it's not as expensive as you think it is either. But we can also do.
We have a lot of investors and people that buy houses or
yeah,
new
man.
construction
We do a lot of
houses.
work for investors. There's nothing wrong with those products. The warranty's just a little bit different. You still get a 30-year shingle.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, a
we
builder's
still
not gonna
provide
put,
we still provide our 5 to 10-year workmanship warranties
Yeah.
with them. So we're just not, you know, there's a couple
There's
things that
price
are different.
points on everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you get a new house, you can't have everything, right? So
Exactly.
if you want to open upstairs, you're going to lose a room.
Yes.
Right? So if you want the room or you want the space or you want the second floor, you might not have the windows you want, right? You
Right.
might have to go back and they say, "We'll start with this one," right? You might
Yeah.
need a laminate to get a granite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody starts right there.
Right. Exactly.
Or there wouldn't be home improvements.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So you got to fit with where you are.
That's
you
right.
might need a fixed job for now. They'll
Yeah.
come out for that.
Might just need a repair. The passing
Yeah.
RTI or
You know,
something.
you might want a different color, but you maybe need a repair now with this.
Exactly.
So what can you repair? Like, it's best that they just call you and you come out.
Yeah, and assess
Because
it.
you guys have so much experience, so many
Yeah.
ideas.
Yes.
So, and they have a lot of self-help ideas, stuff you can do to prevent future situations.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
The reason maybe they do the tree trim is because your branches you have, you don't realize are going to damage your roof and they're going
man.
to fall.
A tree is one of the worst things. It's like the roof's biggest worst enemy.
Wow,
Like,
we didn't even bring that up, but wow.
No, well, a sap, like if a tree's draping over your roof, it doesn't even have to touch it. I don't know if you've ever seen a roof will get destroyed quicker by a tree than almost poor ventilation.
Wow.
Yes, the sap from a tree, you should always keep your trees trimmed back away from your roof. Yeah, man.
And there's more than just pine sap.
Yes.
I mean-
No, there's all kinds of tree sap. There's trees just produce sap. Like the leaves, I don't know,
It's
are
like
sticky.
this little misty stuff that
Yeah,
comes
what-
out.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, if
Whatever
you never
that is.
smelled a pinot, oof,
Yeah.
those things are. But so well, they all do.
Yeah, man. I've seen it.
And what about? Is there certain trees that are just not like the? What are the worst trees to have around your house? The worst. If you had 2 or 3 trees that you said like a weeping willow or
I would say a walnut, maple, and pine trees.
walnut, maple, and pine.
Yeah, because the walnuts get clogged in your gutters, the pine needles get clogged in your
What are the
gutters.
helicopters? What tree is that?
I don't remember.
I
I'm gonna
got
say
a
it's-
helicopter
yeah,
tree.
I can't remember.
And then I got trees that don't want to let their leaves down in season, so we have to do like 5-time leaf removal. So
Yeah.
you guys do that? Like when you do it, you get to know the property. You tell people, hey, this is the best time to come out here. You get to know their schedule.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can do it around the
absolutely.
schedule. Nice.
Yeah, we perform our work pretty quickly.
Michael Taylor, Kelly Joe song DJing jobs. Nice. Michael Taylor, we appreciate you.
Yeah. Tom McFarlane, good to see you, buddy.
We had a solar company that was on here, Momentum Solar.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
Momentum Solar.
yep.
So hit
Out of
them
Lancaster.
up. Yep.
Yep,
Hit
out
up
of Lancaster,
Momentum. I
PA.
forget, but we have a whole team. They follow us on here.
Yep.
So if you tag Momentum, tell them you saw them on TC Backer, Behind the Tool Belt, or Behind the Home Show.
Yep.
Either one. We appreciate you.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we can take her to 6. What do you want to do? I'm game for anything, man.
We should probably get wrapped up here.
All right,
pretty
we don't
soon.
wanna
I think
hold up everybody.
Dave and
Okay.
Bob and those guys probably want to
All
head
right,
home
we don't
soon.
want to. Yeah, we don't want to hold them up.
Yep.
Up, that's it. That's a
Is
wrap.
that it? Okay.
Boom.
All right. Those trees are here in LA. This dude was saying real talk. So
Guys, when are we going to see him again? Wednesday. So Wednesday, got to work a couple things up. So I had a 7 o'clock, but I'm sure my client will move it. But we're going to be here Wednesday at 7.
yep, Wednesday at
Behind
7.
the Tool Belt in the studio.
Yep.
Love you all.
Amanda Cook, good to see you.
Any more shout outs you want to make?
Nope.
Big shout out to one more time for our top fans.
Yeah, our top fans. Mackenzie Jean Miller, God bless you, girl. I love you. Thank
Yeah.
you for being our top fan.
Kelly Joe.
Kelly Joe, thank
Everyone.
you. Yeah, whoever the heck you are,
Kimberly.
Kelly Joe, but you rock.
Everyone, all of you, the
Yeah.
Nine House.
Yep, that's right.
Christine.
Nine House, Chris Mendez, this Christine Jones. Thanks for shouting out. Amanda Cook, thanks for watching. Who else is on here?
Kimberly Smith, thank you.
Yeah,
Michael
Kim Smith.
Taylor, thank you.
Mike Taylor, Patrick Nelson, William
Patrick
Brookins.
Nelson.
That's my best friend I went to high school with, man.
Oh,
With,
okay.
actually, he was my out-of-school friend. He was a little older than me, but that was my best friend all through school. Thanks for watching, buddy. He's been a big supporter, too. Who else I see on here? Chad Garner, Kim Smith, Zach Meckley. Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a long time, man. We should get together. Chris Baker, Jared, James, Greg from Delaware. Good to see you, buddy. That guy makes the best fishing lures. Matt Hockley, Lori. I don't know if those people are still on here or not, but thank you guys for all your support, and we wouldn't be here without you. Thank you.